What's our oil effect or petroleum? It's getting down. It's dropping a degree every few cycles. Um, I think if we're gonna really do that, we're gonna actually have to pull liquid out of here faster. But because this is gonna just empty because there's nothing pumping into it. Is there enough space for me to put in? Yeah, there is. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do that. I need to do it with a tile in the middle and then deconstruct it because I'm not letting that oxygen get into my vacuum system. That should do it. We're never going to have more than 10 kilograms a second coming out anyway, but this should distribute it to both sides evenly. Basically, we're just making two different reservoir storages here so we can have two pipelines coming out. So he's an adult now. He's groomed, so he's going to be tamed shortly. And we'll start getting babies. So let's repeat this. So let's set this one to a max of 7. We'll keep that at higher priority than these two. And so then these two can be this one can be my one that produces eggs so I can keep breeding. And these two will just overcrowd and they'll just be the ones that produce oil for me. We'll see how that works. It's going to take a while before that gets there anyway. How can I possibly have insufficient oxygen production? Did my spawn turned off because of the automation? I think that I'll be okay in the interim. This is still heating up. Good deal. Let's clean this area back out. Why am I getting polluted water down here? I have it in all 3 of these. That means my water line has gotten contaminated. Oh, I had that issue with polluted water getting in there. Is it getting into the lines? It must have at some point. That's annoying. Should probably put a filter on there. I mean, I already have a filter on. I don't understand how that even got in there. Must have been a bathroom issue. So there can't be much of it in here. Yeah, 31 grams. Ugh. I don't think it's going to cause any issues, but it annoys me. I mean, it's causing issues in the fact that it's creating these weird pockets, and it's creating polluted oxygen in there. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Oh, how do I want to fix that? Silly little system needs to be removed too. Because this could be producing a lot more water, polluted water if I wasn't trying to warm it up. It's dormant anyway, doesn't matter. All right, we're up to 5. We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. Organic. Oh, I don't have any polluted dirt. Do I have this set? Yeah, okay, so that's set right. So it won't let any more water in until all this boils off. It's just taking a long time to get to the boiling temperature because I over flooded it, trying to get all that gas out. But if I can get the pip population back up, the pips will be fine because they'll produce enough dirt to get both of these running. Oh, I just noticed I never sealed this back up. I better do that before it becomes active again. I should redo these mealwood farms too so that there's some automation to pick up all the seeds and everything. Save the duplicates all the work, but also once I go to the next asteroid, I think I'll get arbor trees so I can stop using thimble reeds to feed the pips. Okay, so that's good. I got 2 more pips growing. Hopefully this works the way I think it's going to work. If it does, I can put it in here. I can actually probably use that system in these farms as well. Get rid of this entirely. We need to put the pip eggs in a different kind of storage so that they can't get out. Why put a door in there? Let me think about this. This will still be able to reach, and the duplicates will still be able to reach too. So I could just continue to use this with the pip eggs too. just use a regular door. Do I need a... Can't remember. Maybe I can't do it with the pneumatic door. I think this will work. Because if I lock this, dupes won't be able to open it. So nothing will get through. Duplicates can still reach across that door. Sweepers can still reach across the door, and the items dropping will still get through. I think so. We'll let it go for a little bit and see if we run into any problems. My only concern is that once this room gets full, we're going to have more than one to go in there. Let's set this to 8 to start. I do not want that on auto harvest. When I replanted it, I forgot to change it. I'll leave it there for the pips to eat. I think it'll be okay, because I think the only time I get more than one in there is because the door's staying open and another one hops in. The odds of more than one hopping down in there at the same time, oh, well, they just did it. But we'll see. We'll have plenty of them in there soon enough where we can tweak the settings. We got another one about to hatch soon. And right now we have, I think we have 7 in there now. So we have 2 in here, 5 in here. It's hard to tell because they keep jumping back and forth. Why is that picking up the dirt? Does this not have a... That should be putting the dirt in there. Yeah. This can reach that corner, right? Yeah. And this has dirt as an option. I don't know why I didn't pick that up. Maybe because the duplicate was already assigned to it. I don't know. Okay, you're almost there. We got to get to 120s. 20 more degrees. What are the temperatures over here? They're good. They're staying fine. Okay, so then this is set, right? Down to 78. It's not really changing much, but this is also not doing a damn thing. That water's the cooling loop is way too hot to even change this temperature. So let's see. Let's make us some space. We already have this water that's flowing through at 25 degrees. So I think, actually no, let's cancel this. I think I actually do want that right where it's at. But what I want to do is do it like that. I want to be able to get in here temporarily. Bring some water over from here. This is all temporary, so Okay, so this is a couple more cycles. I'll get my first slickster egg. We can start building up population here. I want to cut this line here. Just because if he starts dropping oil, he is dropping some. I want to see how much builds up. I mean, there's a crap load of carbon dioxide in here for him. And I have another, 4.5 million per tile for 25 tiles that I can jump in there. I don't have a rocket yet. I haven't gotten that far. Um, Come on. Yeah, I know what it is. Just looking it up to see what the numbers are. I'm running a Risen 5, 3.4 gigahertz, 6.4. Oh, good. This is starting to boil. I'm running a 2600. I had to look it up. Normally I build my own computer, but this one I bought. Next one I probably will build myself. So I want to have a second system. I'm not sure. I don't know what that one is. I used to know all that stuff off the top of my head, but I haven't really been into building PCs as much as I used to. I like Intel, so. Alright, that's getting shut off by this. That was a bad place to put that. Um, I would imagine it's probably a pretty good CPU then. Mine does okay. Struggles a little bit sometimes. Mostly only if I'm recording or streaming at the same time as doing something pretty intensive. Okay, so let's deconstruct this. May have some trouble getting this to fill up without gas issues. We will see. Tonight we're doing preps just to get everything at the base settled up. And then we're going to be doing traveling the next asteroid through teleporters. It'll be a while before I get into rockets and actual space travel. All right, we'll let that go for a while. I think we're going to get a gas pocket right here, and then we're going to have to get that out. It's going to be a mess, but I think we'll get it to work. But I'm just trying to create a little chill box down here so I can cool off the water coming off the steam turbines that's in excess in this silly little system I'm building. So what do we got here? That's steam. That's steam. That's good. This polluted water start getting hotter. It's going to flash to steam soon. I actually have this whole map on YouTube from the beginning, in case you're curious to see how we got to where we're at. We're about 20 episodes in right now. I want to check, how are my petroleum boilers doing? They're burning off good. Yeah. I think having 2 pumps up there was overkill because we're not going to produce more than 10K anyway, so the pumps aren't going to run full bore, but that's fine. At least that's keeping this down. This is still working really well. 23 tons of hot igneous rock. Down to 74 tons of igneous rock. We're going to either have to start feeding our pip something or have another food source in place. Hopefully the slicksters work out. Glum, why are you glum? Have you not been taken care of? There we go. Now you're happy. I have an egg cooking down here, right? Yeah. Definitely going to need to expand this, I think. I think I'm going to need about 50 or 60 slicksters total. You'll probably add another one over to the side. Might be the best way to do it. Let's see. So if I do 96 tiles is over to the side of that ladder. Okay, so my question in here is this steam pressure keeping me from getting polluted oxygen off gassing? It should be, because it's super high. The question is when steam starts to flash to starts to get sucked up by the steam turbines, is it going to let polluted oxygen into my system? And I hope the answer to that question is no, but we'll see. Hopefully all of the polluted water will turn into steam before that happens. Because we're very close to having it all flash over to steam. Oh, this one's running now too. Interesting. Welcome back, Maxine. You upset because I am up in the middle of the night and I should be sleeping? I'm upset by it too. It's fine. Oh, are you trapped? Thunder! Good, that all flashed to steam. And this shouldn't let it in until this is above... It should let it in once it gets below 20k. Means I think it'll be able to keep pressure up so that we won't have off-gassing. I'm not sure, though. We'll find out. I'm getting close to being able to fill up to both tiles. And then this polluted water coming through should cool down the water in the chill box, which means the water coming out will cool down even more. Right now we're getting it out at 45 degrees. That sure ain't bad, since it's coming out of here at 95. Oh, cool. Did a lot better than I thought it would. It stopped putting water in here. Let's make sure we sweep everything out of there before I seal this up. Guess there wasn't a lot of gas in there, so we managed to push it all out. Okay, so then we'll put that tile in first. And then this one in second. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. Back. So this is cooling down. Those temperatures all still staying stable. That's good. I think I want to lower this back down 2 more degrees. Or 3 more degrees. Pipe is blocked. So why is it... Ooh, this water doesn't have anywhere to go? Oh, that's a big problem. This is coming in too early. We'll go up over here and we'll connect it into this line. That line is coming off the Civia. There won't be much coming from there. That's fine. Because otherwise our cooling is going to start overheating. Is this still staying cold? No, it's 37 degrees. What the heck is going on over here? What's wrong with this? What the hell? Somehow the settings from this one get copied over to it. How the heck is that? I definitely did not change that. Where is it? That's so dumb. I wonder how much of that food... I bet you the food... I thought I had a lot of food loss suddenly. I bet you it was that half my food was frickin' spoiled because my deep freeze stopped working. I have all this food sitting here unrefrigerated. That's so frustrating. Bet you I could find it if I look. All this rotten food, 7,000 calories a frickin' day. Yeah, did you see that? 1.6 million calories of food routed all at once because my deep freeze turned off. No wonder I'm struggling with food. That's so irritating. Alright, so let's think about this logically. The crude oil in here can go down to minus 40. So I don't want to go below minus 26. So let's do minus 25. That's so irritating. That'll cool down quick now that the settings aren't set wrong. This was literally got changed to match the settings for the temperature for the petroleum boiler. I don't want to boil my food, I want to freeze it. I feel like that's a glitch, but I guess maybe it's possible that I was messing around with this and not thinking and accidentally clicked on the wrong one. I don't think so, though. Because the 403 is this setting. What cycle did that happen on? $10.85. I mean, I'm not going to, but I'm curious to see when it happened. So 1085 was right here, right before my last save. So, I mean, I've done a lot of progress since then, but that's when it happened, when I was doing that. I could look to see what... I might have to watch back my episodes and see if I did that or not. Very frustrating, very frustrating. It's okay, at least that means our food will start storing back up. Because we've been having food rotting like crazy. I should set up some kind of alarm on that. That's something to do for another day. Alright, we're down to 2 degrees, which means the food in here will be refrigerated. And it's very quickly dropping. It'll be deep freeze soon. And then we'll just have to keep building our food supplies back up. Body temperature. What's the body temperature in here? It's 32, so it's too hot. It's probably because it's still picking up the heat from this water. Bring this down. 21. I think that'll even out now that this is running again. This had stopped running for a little while because of the water being blocked. And so now I have hot water going through, heating this water back up. But this will eventually even out. I think. Okay, we're getting Slicksters up and running slowly. Now we have 2 of them. So this one's still a baby, but this one is happy. He's about to have another egg. We got more pips coming in, so that'll help us. What's this at? This is at 7. So if we get 2 more pips in this room, we should see the kill chamber work. So what are these eggs at? Two more cycles for that one. 1 more cycle for this one. So a couple more cycles and we'll start having this room get full. We're going to set this to 10. Because then if we get more than that, we want to start having them go into this room. So there's 8 in here. So if I get 1 more in here, it should work. And this one is just about to be born. Come on, be born. Yay, he's born. And just have one pip in there. That's great. So that seals. This will keep it sealed as long as there's an 8 in here. So let's see. Are these guys? They're still happy for the moment. So this is going to stay closed until this guy turns into meat. Okay, and then it immediately opens. So let's set this to 7 now. Oh yeah, that's cool. So if 2 of them go in here, this will drop below so that there's actually not enough in here, so the door will immediately open back up. So it's only ever going to have 1 in this room. So that's going to work great. So we want to install the same system up here. I think I'm going to move this in, and I'm going to put the system right in the corner here. Let's put a ladder to get up. Okay, that means I can pull this door out without messing up this stable. And I can put so that's not a stable for the moment, but that's okay. I don't have any pips in there anyway. So then we'll do the same thing here. We'll put a sensor above, sensor below, automation wire between them. This one actually goes like this. That's not where I wanted you to go. Automation. Not gate. Come on. Let's actually move this right in the middle. I don't need power on this door. It's fine. So get rid of that message. I need to put in a pitcher pump. Or no, bottle emptier, I mean. Alright, let's go check this out again. Body temperature still too high. Oh, this is actually getting hotter. Well, that's no good. Let me check out. How does this loop go? Okay, so this... That was just silly on my part. It's picking up the heat before it goes over here. So once again, I have the heat coming from this water getting dumped into the plants. So I think given a long enough time, it would probably correct itself. But what I actually want... You think how the best way to fix that? I want this pipe... I think I'll have to break this to get in there. Okay, so now... Let me think how I want to do this. Let's put insulated pipe across here. Get rid of this line. Get rid of the drain. Did I already do that? So we'll do a bridge that comes down this way. Do an insulated line that goes this way. Oh, lag spike. This plumbing overlay has a lot going on, so it's not having fun with it. Let's clip this wire and this one. So all we're doing here is changing this up so that instead of it going through this chill chamber right after it comes out of the aqua tuner, it does it as the last thing before the going back into the reservoir. And so that heat gets to mix with the reservoir instead of building up before it hits the crops. So we just got to get those last 3 pipes there put in. Get those changed to radiant. Okay, so that's done. Those 2 are done. So I can put this tile back in place. It'll finish that pipe from the angle. It'll be fine. Alright, so we have fluid running again. We had enough of a backlog that it almost never stopped, which is good. Uh-oh. Why is this overheating? What's going on in there? Well, maybe we don't have enough steam turbines to handle it? That's a problem. It's a real problem. These are running full bore and they still can't cool this room off. I mean, I'll have to get in there to fix that, but that is a dirt issue. So what's happening is this is dropping below steam and it's putting more in. So these are running 24/7. I think I may have to add another steam turbine in there to keep this going, which is not what I want to see. I mean, it is kind of what I want to see. That means that I can actually handle a little more heat in there, but let's cancel that for now. Because this will still keep running until this aqua tuner starts to break. It just won't be able to pull the dirt out, which is not a big issue at the moment. I need to get the temperatures under control, more importantly. Especially since we figured out that our food problem really isn't that our food production stopped. It's that we lost 1.6 million calories of food to a stupid freaking error. Take the rust. Oh, good. This is well back into deep freeze again. Stupid game. I think what we're going to have to do... Let's get rid of that chamber. That's not doing a damn thing, to be honest. Just have to be careful while doing this that I don't do anything that's going to keep it from running, because I want to keep that steam processing as much as I can. It's starting to calm down here, but I think that getting a third steam turbine in there is going to be the way to go. But that's going to require us to shift all this down another 5 blocks, which is going to be tight. First of all, let's put these blocks back in. Um, we have 4 blocks of petroleum there. So let's just build a little catch-all down here. Oh, this doesn't need to be made out of insulated tile. It's just temporary. Actually, no. What's down below this? Nothing. I don't need to catch it. I have petroleum filtering. You, get out of my face. I'm tired of looking at you. Let's get rid of this tile. So what I'm going to do is put in, let's copy this. We're going to put it in exactly how we have it over there. We're going to have to move that power somewhere. What we should do is just pull that off the centralized power grid. Do I have... That's power going in, right? You know, that's power coming out. I have enough to fit a little bit on there. No, nothing on there. Not much on there. But I can extend another one in there, and I could probably put... I can start putting some over here. I just need more power. I need more power lines. Build another section over on this side of the room. How many tiles is this? 5, 10, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. We'll do an expansion that's this big. So we can put... You know what? Let's do... It's 96. 96 would be to the other side of that pole. Two after the pole. So if I wanted to put that, that would give me 6, 7 slickster rooms. That was nice to talk to you, bud. If you want to see, like I said, if you want to see more, I have this entire series up on YouTube, same as my Twitch name. Let's see, so let's... I think 7 slickster rooms are going to be overkill, but nothing wrong with overkill. And then I can extend this whole thing out and have more power up here. Make a big old room, have cooling right in the middle. Looks fancy. I like it. I like it. But so for now, let's deconstruct this. I just need to fit 2 more power lines in there. So for now, we can just close this up, deconstruct building here, make these all mesh tiles again. That way the gas flows. I'm not worried about mixing gases in here because eventually all the polluted oxygen will work its way up here. And while this is not pulling much carbon dioxide out to storage, it is pulling everything else out. And everything else is getting filtered outside of this room. So eventually this room will become all carbon dioxide again. And most importantly, the slicksters will be down and the carbon dioxide can sit down here at the bottom. Oh crap, I forgot that this room is filling with water. It's okay. Let's just... So above 0, above 7. So this is sending a green signal, which means it's sending a red signal. So if I set this to send green signal if above 7, this is also sending a red signal. Why am I not getting a red signal? Oh no, this is sending green. Do I not have an automation wire connected there? That's the problem. Okay. That way we can get the water out of there. Get rid of this. It's okay for now. This tile is super high priority. There's all this carbon dioxide's leaking out like crazy through that one tile. That's crazy. Okay, let's stop the leak. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's put 1 and 2 there. Now we got to play shuffle down the line to move some wires around. All right, let's let that build. I'm going to go back and check on this room. I want to move this down 2 tiles so it can reach into there. Which means I need more power to connect to it. Okay, so now then this setting to here, this setting to here. I think they'll still walk in there. Make this priority 8 so they fill this room first. This room is 94, that's enough. This one's from 90, so I really need to expand this room a little bit. We'll mess with that later. So we don't have any pip eggs that aren't being done and no lava eggs, so they're cooking. This one just got in there. These are just about to hatch. This one currently has 5 out of 10. Well, really 7 out of 10. So it'll put it in this room. And this is set to, if it's below 7, then it's a green signal. So once there's 8 in the room, it will kill one. Yeah, that's good, because there's only 90 tiles in this room. These guys might get crowded if I don't leave it like that for now. I can expand those rooms later. Slicksters are, that one's just got brought in. This one's groomed and reproducing. This one's reproducing. Okay, that's good. So, first of all, I'll be able to clip that off, put it on, and then this has 1585. So what all do I have up here? I have 240 for this one. Ooh, I'm getting a backup of polluted water. I need to fix that sooner rather than later. So that just means I can put it into here. So what I need to do... Wait, hold on. So this line... Polluted water comes in from here. It tries to go down first. If not, it goes up. Goes into here. It tries to go that way. I want it to go into there. but only if this line's full. That should be fine. All right, we're processing water again before this overflows. Looks like we just caught it. That could have been a real mess. Let's make sure we reconnect this one while we're at it. We don't want the same thing to happen with our oil. Okay, so power-wise, if I click, oops, flipped you too far. That means this one has what it needs. I can connect this to here. And I can clip this one off, this one off. So let's do, this line can go up here. $40, which means we need to put a bridge in. Actually, what's this got? Let's connect this here. Get rid of all of this. All right, we'll let that go for a second. So 1200.